Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to Old Guy Firewood. If this is your first time here, I really appreciate you stopping in. If you're a long-time subscriber and stopping back, I appreciate you also. In our last video, or my last video, I was attempting to take down a hollow hickory tree that was close to my house that I had identified early in the spring as one that needed to come down. And got a rope, shot a rope up in there with, shot a throw line up in there with my air cannon, and then pulled a bull rope up there with the throw line and secured it, tied it to the base of the tree. And then since then I've tied an additional rope to that and secured it to my tractor, which you can see back there in the background. And I've tensioned that up, just put a little pull on it. Don't want to pull too much because I said this tree is hollow and I don't want it to break free before it gets going in the direction that I want to go. If you recall in my last video when we started this project, it got windy after I'd gotten the rope up in the tree, and the wind was blowing directly towards my house, so I decided to wait until I had a calmer day, and that day has come. So today this hickory is going to come down. Let me show you what we're working with here. This is the hickory tree we're going to be cutting down today, and it has a natural lean that would probably send it in that direction. Worst case, with some wind, it would go back, possibly hit my house or the patio, but it wants to go towards that flagpole. And what I want to do is send it down there towards my tractor. So what I'm going to do is cut a shallow notch in here and then come in on the back side here, put a hinge or put a wedge in here and leave a decent hinge. And I think that the way the tree is leaning, it'll probably go in the direction I want it to without a pull. But I do have a rope on it, and if I need to, I can go back to my tractor and give it a pull. But let me get set up and we'll get to cutting. All right, as I said, this tree is a little bit tricky because nothing from here back is any holding wood. It's all here and directly opposite that, and it's hollow in the middle. So I'm going to cut a very shallow notch here, and then we'll come in from the back side. I don't want to go through into that hollow part. Going right about where I want it. Wanting to go already. Well, that's a success. That went exactly where I wanted it to. I think we'll go ahead and buck this tree up now and get it ready to split. The only victim of this was that oak branch right up there. But that's okay. I wanted it to go to the left of that big oak tree. And to avoid that branch, I would have had to bring it out this way more, which I really didn't want to do. I love this 550 XP. I've got bigger saws. I've got a 572 and a 365. So you can't beat this saw. It's light. That's real good. The only modification I made to it was I went ahead and changed it from .325 to 3/8 pitch. I've got a video on that if any of you are interested. The saw is fast. Cuts really good with the 3/8 chain on it. Plus, I only need to stock one size chain for all my saws. All my 20-inch saws have 3/8 050 chains, so it makes it easy. Got everything pretty well cut up to size, so I think I'll go ahead and put the grapple on the tractor and go ahead and pick this brush up and get it out of the way. All right, I've got the grapple on the tractor. I'm going to pick some of this mess up, make a pile of brush that I can grab and take it back to the burn pile later. Now I know a lot of you are saying, man, he has messed his lawn up, but I knew that was going to happen, and it really is not a problem. This back lawn here is in pretty rough shape. The deer seem to use it as their pasture. I'll wake up in the morning or put a light on at night and look out here, and they're out here grazing. So they've really pretty much destroyed the grass, and although it's not the best time of year to do it, when I get this hickory tree bucked up and out of the way, I'm going to go in here and aerate this area and seed it. We'll get some grass up this summer. Hopefully it'll be cool enough and wet enough for it to live. If not, we'll overseed it in the fall as we always do. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get the Mingo marker out. I think that's a great tool for long, straight poles like this. And I'm going to go ahead and... Somehow we lost the footage of marking that log with the Mingo marker. But I ran it down the log, and probably didn't take me 15 seconds to mark that log up in 16-inch increments. And decided, since I had the backhoe and the tractor and the mechanical thumb on there, I'd go ahead and try using the backhoe to lift the log up off the ground and cut them up. So that's what we're doing now. Grab another saw. Got this old hollow hickory tree down, and actually it was hollow and rotten pretty far up into the tree. But we've got the majority of the trunk bucked up, ready to split. Got a few pieces over there yet to mark and saw, but as I said, starting to get a little rain now. I think it's time to go inside. Got to use my two go-to saws today, my 550 XP Mark II and the 572 XP. I've got 7 Husqvarna saws, but these are the 2 newest ones, and I love them both, and they tend to be the ones I grab when I have some cutting to do. Well, guys, I think that'll probably do it for today. We've been predicted to have showers on and off all day, and it's starting to rain now, so I think I'm going to quit. No sense in getting soaked to stack this wood up, but let me show you what we got done here today. We got to use the backhoe and the manual thumb a little bit today to pick these logs up and cut them, but I'll be honest with you, I think it would have been just as easy with the grapple. But since I had the backhoe on, I wanted to give it a try. As I said, I think that'll do it for today, but if you like this sort of thing, please go ahead and push that like button and subscribe. I'm approaching 1,700 subscribers, but please go ahead and push that button. I do appreciate it. Share it with your friends, and please leave a comment below. I love your comments. I love to answer each and every one of them. If you have any recommendations or anything you saw that you would have done differently, please feel free to mention it. But until the next one, as I always say, keep moving, and we'll see you next week. Take care.